MC this afternoon. I just wanted to let you know our chief guest is running just a little bit late, but she should be here within 5 minutes' time. So please allow us a few minutes, time for her to come and sit comfortably, and then we will begin. Thank you.
Good crowd today. Good afternoon, namaste, and a very warm welcome to all distinguished guests, family, and friends who have gathered here to witness the Arangetram of our dear daughter, Keya. An Arangetram is a significant milestone in the journey of a Bharatanatyam dancer and is a culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and training. Bharatanatyam marries graceful movement, rhythm, music, and storytelling. Bharatanatyam has its roots in the temples of South India and has evolved over the years to become a highly revered art form worldwide. Having seen Keya practice for the last few weeks, I can say from a father's eye, she has matured and evolved in this dance form. Every time I watch her express herself while dancing, I fall in love with this Bharatanatyam dance form more and more, and hope she continues pursuing this dance form for years to come. Today we are proud to present to you our daughter Keya, who has spent countless hours under the guidance of Guru Srimati Lavanya Prabu, perfecting the ancient dance form of Bharatanatyam. We are honored to have a group of talented musicians accompanying her today who will provide the soulful music and rhythm for tonight's performance. Your presence and support mean a lot to me and my family. We hope that tonight's performance reminds you of the beauty of art and the value it adds to our lives. So thank you and enjoy our daughter's Arangetram performance this evening. Now let me introduce you to the MC for this evening, Madhuri Vasudevan. She is a doctor by profession and a beautiful classical dancer herself. So without any further delays, please welcome Madhuri with a round of applause.
Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste and welcome to this evening's debut Bharatanatyam recital or Arangetram by Miss Keya Choksey. I am thrilled to be serving as your Master of Ceremonies for today's performance. Before we begin, I would like to review some housekeeping rules. Please silence your cell phones and other electronic devices. Flash photography is not permitted. Please refrain from video recording or other live broadcasting. We request that parents with young children need to, if you could please seat yourself at the end of the row so that if you must exit, you can do that with ease if needed. For all others, if you must exit the hall, please do so in between dance items so as to minimize the distraction for Ms. Keya. For many of you in the audience, this may be your first experience attending a debut classical dance performance. For others, this may be quite a familiar and a dearly beloved experience. I'm hoping to guide you through this dance journey and share with you some of the amazing features of this phenomenal union of art and spirituality. Let us begin. At this time, I request Mr. Tejas Mehta to present an invocation prayer to Lord Ganesha, the remover of all obstacles.
Namaste everyone. गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरुवे गुणगुरुवे गुरुदैत्यकलाक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्रपरित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you, Mr. Mehta, sir, for gracing us with this auspicious prayer. There is a well-known saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And so, Guru Srimati Prabu appeared to Miss Keya at the tender age of 5. Central to the Hindu philosophy is the sacred relationship between the guru and the shishya, or student. The teacher is considered the dispeller of darkness, responsible for imparting knowledge by example and through understanding of scripture, experience, and sadhana, or practice. Within the Bharatanatyam tradition, there are several unique styles that are practiced and transferred from guru to disciple over generations. Guru Srimati Lavanya Prabu is a disciple of the legendary Guru Srimati Radha, an exponent in the style known as Varuvur, or the Varuvur Bani. Guru Srimati Radha is a direct disciple of Padma Shri Varuvur Ramaya Pillai. Guru Prabu belongs to this illustrious Guru Shishya Parampara, or legacy from the Sanskrit word. Guru Prabu completed her Arangetram in 1990, and she has performed on a global level in India, Australia, the UK, and the US, receiving critical acclaim by art lovers. She has performed in dance dramas, is the recipient of several accolades and awards, and has been featured on television serials as well. With over 30 years of experience and over 2 decades as a teacher, Srimati Prabu decided to open her own dance school known as the Tattvam School of Dance here in Sugarland. The translation of Tattvam is essence. Guru Prabhu's first priority has always been to uphold the essence of this traditional art form. She meticulously trains each of her students with an emphasis on form, grace, clean lines, and a beautiful marriage between style and athleticism. These characteristics are inherent to the unique Varuvur Bani. The students of the Tattvam school, under Guru Prabhu's careful attention to detail, have performed and competed at several competitions and have multiple performances over the years, both local and national. These accomplishments reflect the quality and the authenticity of the training that these students receive by Srimati Lavanya herself. She holds a master's degree in the field of computer science, and her passion for Bharatanatyam led her to pursue and grow as a beloved dancer and teacher that we know today. We are so grateful for Guru Prabhu's legacy, her own training, her artistic inclination, her passion for dance, her love of teaching, and also how she challenges each and every student to reveal their tremendous inner potential. And now on with the show. At its essence, Bharatanatyam is a form of prayer, a union of the body, mind, and spirit. In the traditional Varuvur Bani, the school of Bharatanatyam, the Arangetram begins with a devotional hymn. So I would like to now welcome Guru Prabu to the stage and our esteemed artists for today. Please. Guru Prabu, Kumari Sandita, Sri Charan Rajan on Murangam, and Sri Ananda Nada Yogi on violin. This devotional hymn is rendered by the artists and musical accompaniment at the beginning of our program. This piece, called Todeya Mangalam, praises Lord Viratishwarar, the Gaja Samhara Murti, or presiding deity of the Varuvur temple. This will be immediately followed by Ms. Keya's first item, known as Mallari. The first piece this evening is called Mallari. Mallari is part of temple music and is usually played during specific times of worship and also when the deity is taken in procession. Mallari contains a set of syllables that are strung together and played by a nadaswaram, accompanied by percussion instruments. The temple dancers perform to the music of the Mallari as it is performed by artists in procession. The music guides the dancer as she renders graceful movements in quick succession, set to a vibrant and dynamic composition. This item is set to Ragam Gambhira Nate and Talam Kandajadi Triputa Talam. Let us begin with our first item that will showcase the splendor of this beautiful art form. Thank you.
Jaya Shuddha Purivasa शुद्ध पुरीवास जय महा ज्ञान सदेश जय गज संहारेश जय कृतिवासेश जय जय श्री कृतिवासेश्वरर्क जय मंगलम श्री कृतिवासेश्वरर्क जय मंगलम श्री बालाकुरम्बिकैक श्री बालाकुरम्बिकैक शुभमङ्गलम् पञ्चब्रह्म तीर्थहस्र नित्यमङ्गलम् पञ्चब्रह्म तीर्थहस्र नित्यमङ्गलम् भक्तस्वामी नादनक भक्तस्वामी नादनक कृपशय्यनित्यमङ्गलम् श्री कृतिवासेश्वरर्क जय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् तदरना
So beautiful. You may have noticed some unique poses that Miss Keya performed. And in one of them, she had her right hand elevated to her right side, holding a damaru, or drum. This is one of the unique mudras, or hand postures, that is specific to Lord Nataraja, the god of dance, the lord of cosmic dance, as he plays the drum of life. And throughout the items today, I hope you will take notice of these beautiful descriptions and the manner in which Ms. Keya expresses that. That's just one of the simple mudras that she's learned so many. For everybody here, esteemed audience, I have a small request. With your mind's eye, I would like you to take a small journey with me. Imagine traveling to another country, surrounded by a new and beautiful culture, with a foreign language and with new customs. Now imagine that amid those differences between the culture and traditions of your community and that of this new world, that you are tasked with the achievement of performing with great proficiency an art form of the new culture that requires emotional intelligence, physical stamina, and artistic expression. That is what we are seeing today with Miss Keya. Today you're witnessing the blossoming of a dancer who has entered into the world of dance, South Indian dance, imbibed the essence of Bharatanatyam, rooted in a language that is distinctly different from her native language of Gujarati. As a child, she was born and raised here in Houston, fluent in two languages, Gujarati, of course, and English. And as so many children that are born and raised here, we must congratulate Miss Keya for this accomplishment. She has been able to learn and appreciate the beauty of another culture with unique and specifically distinct norms, unlike what she was raised in. So I really want to congratulate her for that. Let me give you a little background on Miss Keya. Her incredible journey started at the mere age of 5 with the fascination for Bollywood dance. Her passion for dance soon developed into an interest for classical dance, Bharatanatyam. And so Keya began learning Bharatanatyam from Srimati Lavanya Prabu. And she has had the privilege of participating in group performances and several events, as well as local cultural programs as part of the Tattvam school. Bharatanatyam has become a vital part of Keya's life and a channel for her to stay connected to her Indian roots and culture. It has also helped Keya in her continued development as an outgoing and graceful person. Her training and efforts in preparation for this Arangetram have ingrained in her the skills such as confidence, discipline, and time management. Keya not only excels in dancing, but she also is an exemplary student with a perfect balance between her academics and her athletics. She has participated in numerous triathlons, has run many half marathons, starting at the early age of 10, and was placed first in her age group, running a half marathon for Aramco in Houston. She has played as a libero in her school's volleyball team and has been an active member of the Girl Scouts organization for the past 8 years. Apart from athletics, Keya is also motivated and a highly accomplished student. This fall, she will be beginning her freshman year at Elkins High School, where she will embark on a journey filled with commitment to excellence, curiosity, and success. Keya is very grateful for this opportunity to be performing today in the presence of her family and friends that matter the most and that has inspired and helped her along this beautiful journey. Her performance is a testament to her talent and her dedication to Bharatanatyam. Let me go ahead and begin the description of our next item, Ananda Nardana Ganapatim. This next piece invokes the blessings of Lord Ganesha, the destroyer of all obstacles. The poet says, "O Lord Ganesha, we rejoice in chanting your name, Omkara Swarupa." Let's break down the meaning of Omkara Swarupa. Omkara in Sanskrit denotes the primordial sound from which the whole universe is created. Swa, meaning one's self, and Rupa, meaning form or shape. And so Omkara Swarupa in total praises the Lord as the manifestation of the primordial sound of creation. You embody pure consciousness. You bestow your devotees with happiness, good health, prosperity, intellect, and wisdom. Within the philosophy of Hinduism, there is a concept known as the divine wish-fulfilling tree or kalpa vriksha. Kalpa meaning a complete cosmic cycle from the origination to destruction of a world, and vriksha or divine tree. The poet praises Lord Ganesha as the kalpa vriksha or the divine wish-fulfilling tree. O son of Shiva, you who shines like an emerald, you are worshipped by the devas and by the sages. You are the dispeller of darkness, passion, fear, arrogance, and irrationality. O Great One, you are the embodiment of truth and lead all to salvation. In this item, please take a note of the hand movements and the eye movements that are part of the dancer's sign language. She is translating through dance the essence of this composition. Ananda Nardana Ganapatim, Ragam Nate, Talam Adi, and the composer is Uttukadu Venkata Subbaiyer. Thank you.
गणपतिं भावये आनन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये आनन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये सदानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये
How beautiful. And did you all appreciate Omkara as she drew the symbol? I hope you noticed how special and how unique this form of communication is. So again, lovely performance by Ms. Keya. The next item is Shabdam. There is a standard format for the traditional Bharatanatyam dance recital or margam. The Shabdam is included at this particular stage in the performance because it introduces abhinaya, or expressions, into the repertoire. The dancer must possess not only self-awareness, but also the ability to communicate through storytelling through her hands, eyes, and gestures, as well as through her body. The structure of the piece is as follows. The sahityam, or song, is separated by stanzas, and the dancer will alternate between translation of the lyrics to brisk and clean rhythmic steps, known as korve. This is integrated into the music between each stanza. The story is about Lord Muruga, also known as Lord Kartikeya. As the son of Lord Shiva and Parvati, he is one of the most cherished and revered deities. He's known as the brave and valiant warrior and the vanquisher of evil, having defeated the dangerous monster known as Surapadam. He is often depicted with a peacock, a symbol of peace and harmony. He holds a spear as a weapon of choice on the battlefield, and atop his chariot, a flag often flies, characteristically with the image of a rooster. Praying to Lord Muruga is thought to nullify any pessimism and negative vibrations. You will notice as Keya outstretches her hands on either side, much like the grand and glorious peacock stretches its feathers. Please also note the movements of her hands and expressions as they demonstrate a myriad of emotions, such as devotional love, anger, sadness, and ultimately the devotee's desire to prostrate at the feet of the Lord. The tempo and musical notations of Shabdam also have a unique structure. Typically, a Shabdam is set to a time signature known as Misra Chapu Talam. This means that each measure contains 7 beats, with an accent on the first beat and the fourth beat, as follows. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. In dance terminology, we would say takita takadimi. Regarding the music, we use the term ragam to connote the musical connotations on the upward and the downward trajectory of the scale. In this piece, the pattern of notes changes from one stanza to the next. This is known as Ragamalika. Shabdam, Talam Misra Chapu, and Ragamalika. Thank you.
தின்னம் தக்குந்தரி கிட்டத்தக்க
பத கோடிகள் அனந்தம் கூடவே பாலும் தேன் அபிஷேக பிரியனே பழனி மலைவாய் முருகனே உந்தன் மலரடி எந்தன் சரணமே பக்த கோடிகள் அனந்தம் கூடவே பாலும் தேன் அபிஷேக பிரியனே பழனி மலைவாய் முருகனே உந்தன் மலரடி எந்தன் சரணமே பக்த கோடிகள் அனந்தம் கூடவே பாலும் தேன் அபிஷேக பிரியனே பழனி மலைவாய் முருகனே உந்தன் மலரடி எந்தன் சரணமே உந்தன் மலரடி எந்தன் சரணமே உந்தன் மலரடி எந்தன் சரணமே உந்தன் மலரடி எந்தன் சரணமே மலரடி எந்தன் சரணமே உந்தன் மலரடி எந்தன்
தின்னம் தக்குந்தரி கிட்டத்தக்க தின்னம் தக்குந்தரி கிட்டத்தக்க தின் நம் நம் தினி கிட்டத்தக்க தக்கிடத்தக்க தரிகிடுதோம் தக்கிடத்தக்க தரிகிடுதோம் தக்கிடத்தக்க தரிகிடுதோம்
தத்தையாதே
Thank you for clearing the stage. we would like to take this opportunity while Ms. Keya is going through her first dress change to thank our very talented and skillful members of the orchestra. Our vocalist for today, Sri Sanvita Sridhar, has been learning Indian Carnatic music for over 2 decades. She is currently the disciple of Srimati Vidya Subramanian, Shishya of the esteemed late Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman. Besides Carnatic music, she also sings various genres ranging from Bollywood to American pop. She has performed across the country for the Cleveland Tyagaraja Festival, Saptami Foundation in Dallas, and local organizations like BKM and TNF in the greater Houston area. You can also find her online as she posts her music content on TikTok, where her videos have surpassed 160,000 views. Professionally, Kumari Sanvita worked at Goldman Sachs, where she led marketing strategy for Marcus Financial Products for 2 years. She is attending University of Chicago Booth School of Business this fall to pursue her MBA. Our violinist, Sri Ananda Nada Yogi, is trained in Carnatic violin and vocal by the legendary musician Padma Bhushan Sri Lalgudi Ji Jayaraman and his son, Sangeeta Kalanidhi Sri Lalgudi G. J. R. Krishnan. Sri Ananda underwent training in the Gurukula system, staying at his master's residence. In the Indian classical violin playing, the Lalgudi style is traditional, innovative, vibrant, and a judicious blend of musicianship and technique. Sri Ananda is a graduate in Indian music from the University of Madras. He has performed as an accompanist and a soloist in various programs, collaborating with different genres across the globe. He has the credit of teaching Carnatic violin and vocal over a period of 3 decades in India, in the Middle East, in Singapore, and in the United States. He has also been trained in Bharatanatyam repertoire by Srimati Pushtakam Rama. Sri Ananda has been awarded the titles of Nada Guru in the year 2017 by Antarnada. He has also been awarded the Kale Magudam in 2021 by the Austin Tamil Sangam and a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2022 by the Jiva Arts Festival in Louisville, Kentucky. Sri Ananda is the coordinator for the Sangeet Bharati Austin chapter and the chairperson for Carnatic music examinations organized by the Sangeet Bharati in America. He currently resides in Austin, Texas, and is a full-time musician, performing and teaching Carnatic violin and vocal. Sri Charan Rajan on percussion, mridangam. Sri Charan has had a passion towards the divine art of mridangam from childhood and has been undergoing intensive training in the art of mridangam from Sangeeta Kalanidhi, Padma Vibhushan, Umayalpuram Sri K. Shivaraman since 1999. The Mridangam maestro, Sri Umayalpuram Keshavaraman sir, has been training him in advanced and rigorous training in all aspects of this divine art form, which includes accompaniment for vocal and instrumental music connected to this splendid percussive art. Sri Charan has been performing in the celebrated sabhas like the Sri Krishna Gana Sabha, Hamsadwani NRI Music Festival, the Mylapore Fine Arts, Bharat Kalachar Yuva Utsav, Kartik Fine Arts, Sri Tyaga Brahma Gana Sabha, and other well-known sabhas in and around Chennai during the December music season. He was accompanied by many Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance recitals. Forgive me, he has accompanied many Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance recitals across many cities in the United States. Sri Charan currently resides in Cypress, Texas, and works in the water treatment industry. He also teaches this divine art form of Mridangam to students local and abroad. Sri Charan has a master's in environmental engineering from Carnegie Mellon University and an MBA from Rice. He is currently working with Veolia as a senior process engineer. At this time, I would like to invite Miss Wendy, our first chief guest, to the stage. And while Miss Wendy is on her way, I'll give a little introduction about her. Miss Wendy has known Miss Keya for many years and has been a part of her formative training in Girl Scouts. Miss Wendy Rachik is an avid scouting volunteer with both Girl Scouts and Scouts BSA. She has been a part of Keya's Girl Scout troop 19434 since 2011. As one of the only females in her finance career in oil and gas, Miss Wendy has a passion for helping girls speak up when they know the answer in their school and work life, and to embrace these tasks and challenges as an equal to their male counterparts. Miss Wendy grew up in a family that values diversity and learning from other cultures, having 8 foreign exchange students over the years. She truly enjoys the diversity that Sugarland offers her and her Russian husband and their children. She is honored to be a part of Keya's hard work and dedication to this Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Please welcome Miss Wendy. If you'd like, you can say yes.
There we go. Hi, everyone. It's so nice to see so many people out here in support of Keya. And I have to say, I don't even come close to the amount of talent on this stage here, so I'm very privileged to be on and graced to be on the stage with you. Thank you so much. I wanted to say thank you as well to Keya's family for letting me be part of this. This is truly an honor for me. I guess all those years at Girl Scout meetings, Keya was always leaving to go to dance practice, and I had no idea that this is what she was doing. It's truly amazing. I have lots of amazing children in my Girl Scout troop, but it's probably not a secret that Keya is one of my favorites, and I do have quite a few favorites that are even out in the audience today. So I guess for those of you that don't know a whole lot about Girl Scouts, the organization was founded in 1912 by this amazing woman named Juliette Gordon-Low. She was an interesting lady in that in this early time when women didn't even have a right to vote, she saw a need for young girls to have a place to learn new skills, try new things, and the part you've probably heard already, help others and make new friends. All of these things took great courage in a time when women couldn't show their ankles, weren't allowed to swim, and certainly were not working outside the home. Juliette Gordon-Low was married in part of high society, but her husband had left her, and she was divorced, which was a great scandal in that day. She didn't seem to mind, though. She kept herself busy by studying painting in Paris, playing tennis and basketball, and she loved the outdoors and even fishing. Many people don't know this, but she was fishing buddies with many of our former presidents, with English royalty, and many of the celebrities of her day. My favorite fact about her, though, was that every year for her birthday, she would do a headstand. So even when she turned 64 and President Roosevelt invited her to the White House for her birthday, she did a headstand. She began the Girl Scout organization, and she needed money to rent a space, and having none, she gave up her wedding pearls, saying that jewels aren't important, but the girls are. They need money more than I need pearls. She certainly had a character that helps others instead of thinking of herself. A lot of the things that made Juliette Gordon-Low unique and independent-minded are the same things that we support in Girl Scouts today. These are a lot of the things that I see in Keya every day whenever I see her in Girl Scouts. Much like Juliette Gordon-Low starting new ideas, Keya is always the first to lead the charge in our troop, which is one of her most endearing qualities to me. When we were canoeing, probably on one of her first campouts with us, I asked if anyone wanted to capsize their canoe first. Capsize is where you turn the canoe over. If you haven't done this before, let me paint you a wonderful picture of it. Our canoes at Girl Scout camp are manufactured by Grumman, the same people that make airplanes. So they're aluminum, and they weigh about 140 pounds apiece. Two girls usually partner up to pick these up off the canoe stand. They lift them over their head, and they carry them down to the lake, about a football field down to the lake. It's a long walk. Then they get to canoe. When we capsize, the girls have to work together and literally rock the boat back and forth and throw all their weight backwards, doing a somersault to get out of the canoe. And that usually winds up with a face full of water, everything in the boat floating around you, your shoes falling off, everything askew. I'm not sure if Keya knew all this whenever she volunteered to be first, but she was amazing in that she volunteered. She did it with grace and poise and a joy that made everyone else in the troop want to try it too. I knew right away this was going to be one of my favorite kids to camp with. Juliette Gordon-Low also loved the outdoors and wanted other girls to do it as well. On another camping trip, we had gone stargazing. I had printed out these Western constellations, and we had a badge requirement to learn the story about the night sky, so I picked one out of a book and asked the girls to read about it. We came out into the field under the dark of night with a few of the stars showing, looked up, and this is when I realized that Keya knew all of her constellations and these fantastic stories to go with them. Of course, she told us one, and the girls, and me especially, were enthralled by her storytelling skills. Many of our first-time campers on that trip asked if we could stargaze again the next night so that Keya could tell us the story. They were so excited. Kayla truly loves the outdoors and shares that love with others. One of my other favorite things about Keya is that she independently helps others. During the pandemic, Keya found out that masks were needed. I don't know if we all remember those first few weeks of the shutdown. I may not want to remember the first few weeks of the shutdown, but we were all wondering if masks worked and if the government asked us to wear them, and then if they did, how on earth would we possibly get enough to help all the doctors and nurses in our country? Much like Scouts in previous times, collecting aluminum cans to recycle into aircraft parts, our amazing Girl Scout Keya rose to the task. She used extra fabric, tested a pattern that worked, and spent countless hours at the sewing machine. All those hours she spent at the machine helping those that she may never meet, just to show the type of person Keya is. She's truly a person to rise up and help others, even without being asked. She sees the need and fills it with love. And so here we are, 111 years later, after the founding of Girl Scouts and Juliette Gordon-Low's original idea. Our Girl Scout National Office has changed our slogan to say, "Building girls of courage, confidence, and character." And I can't think of a girl who embodies that as much as Keya. Girls like her are what make me excited to see the future of what she will become and how she will be part of the society and our future. As our troop leader, I can say that we all know and love our scout troop, but I also know the girls will outgrow it and move on. But I think they will take with them the desire to be courageous, the confidence to show others the things they love and teach them about them, and the character to help others. I'm certain Keya will. I want to leave with you a Juliet Gordon-Low quote that said, "The work of today is the history of tomorrow, and we are its makers." I'm truly privileged to know Keya, and I can't wait to see the history that she makes in her future.
Miss Wendy, if you could come to the middle of the stage, we have some awesome. We have a small token of appreciation for Miss Wendy, given to her by one of our volunteers, Miss Ria. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here we go. Oh, wonderful. There are so many beautiful and special familial relationships. The relationship that exists between a mother and a daughter, between a father and a daughter, and between teacher and student, and between a grandparent and a grandchild. But none can equate to the particular relationship that exists between a brother and a sister. For Miss Keya, her big brother Rahil has been her steadfast supporter and cheerleader, encouraging her through all her endeavors in academics, sports, and dance. Big brothers have a unique ability to challenge their little sisters, perhaps tease them a little, but make them a little tougher in the process. Ultimately, there's a special confidence that exists between the two, and they have each other's back. And so without further ado, I would like to bring Mr. Rahil, Master Rahil, to the stage with a few thoughts about his little sister.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Rahil, and I'm Keya's older brother. I stand before you today to talk about a remarkable milestone in Keya's life. She has always been a passionate dancer since her childhood. Even as a child, her grace and elegance caught everyone's attention. My parents recognized her love and talent for dance and decided to enroll her in a Bharatanatyam class. They wanted to provide her with a platform to showcase her passion and pursue her interests. As she started learning Bharatanatyam, I witnessed her transformation as a dancer. From the early days when she first started learning those basic steps to now, where she's about to take on the stage like a total pro, it's been a whirlwind of talent and hard work. I have seen her practice tirelessly, sometimes sacrificing her sleep and fun, all to perfect every single move and expression. Throughout her journey, my parents and I have been her biggest fans and supporters, cheering her on every step of the way. We have watched her grow, learn, and excel in this art form. Her passion for Bharatanatyam has remained constant and unwavering, and today, as she takes her first step towards a new journey, we are overjoyed and proud of her accomplishments. Last thing I want to say today is a short message from my dear sister. Keya, if you're listening, I want to say how incredibly proud I am of you. You have worked so hard, and it's finally paying off today. As you step onto that stage, remember that you have an army of friends and family cheering you on. I'm confident that you will continue to flourish in your journey in whatever you choose. Love you a lot, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the performance.
Thank you so much. Let us now proceed to a little introduction about our next piece, known as the Varnam. The word Varnam literally means color. This piece is an opportunity for the dancer to display the full spectrum of Bharatanatyam dance. It serves as the central and most elaborate piece in a Bharatanatyam margam or repertoire, and it challenges the performer's physical, mental, and emotional stamina. It highlights the dancer's athleticism as well as their imaginative faculties. This beautiful Varnam is in praise of the cosmic lord of dance, known as Lord Nataraja. The devotee beseeches the Lord, "O Swami, chanting your name is the very purpose of my life. With the crescent moon and the divine Ganges river emanating from your crown, you are mesmerizing to me. Your Ananda Tandavam, or blissful cosmic dance, is a miraculous spectacle to behold. Even Nandi, Bringimuni, Lord Indra, and all the celestial gods or devas have surrendered at your lotus feet and worship you. When will I be given such a blessing to worship at your lotus feet? O Lord Satchitananda, I have fallen in love with the beauty of your smiling lips, your enchanting gaze, and your majestic gait. I long to unite with you and merge into your divine presence. Will you not show me mercy? Please come quickly and put me out of my misery." The meaning of the word Satchitananda is so captivating that I would like to take just a minute to share the literal translation. Sat meaning truth, Chit meaning consciousness or the understanding and comprehension, and Ananda meaning that pure state of joy, happiness, and bliss. By aspiring to the Lord, we are aspiring to approximate ourselves to a higher understanding of truth, being filled with that total and complete eternal bliss. This is the devotee's entreaty to the Lord. I would like to elucidate a few themes that are ever present in the traditional form of Bharatanatyam, rooted in the concept of prayer and elevating one's mind and body to the thoughts and ruminations of the divine. This divinity may be perceived in the form of in a formless spirit, but it also may be perceived in the loving embrace of the Divine Mother or Father, may also be seen in the deepest devotion between a man and a woman, and in this case, it is the love between the person who's aspiring to unify with the Lord. In this manner, the dancer must transcend the superficial realm of romantic or worldly notions and can express her deepest dedication to the divinity that is present within and throughout creation. As Miss Keya performs, please pay special attention to the movements of her hands, denoting the continuity of time, the aspirations to see the Lord, the hope of prostrating before his feet, and the sense of devotion to the intangible and infinite presence. Finally, there is one unique feature that I would like for you to take note. That is the variation in eye movement from a fixed position to a dynamic one. When the dancer fixes her gaze ahead and slightly above the horizon, she is addressing the Lord. She holds this gaze as she communicates through her expressions and gestures. This is a challenging skill to acquire and one that takes countless hours of practice. Additionally, dynamic movements of the eyes support the vigorous and athletic leaps and steps. Let us bring Miss Keya to the stage so she can demonstrate for you a few salient expressions that are part of the Abhinaya. Miss Keya. The story is about Markandeya, a 16-year-old boy. He was the ardent devotee of Lord Shiva. Every day, he worshipped the Lord and offered his obeisance. One day, Lord Yama, the god of death, came to his life as it was predestined. A terrified Markandeya pleaded with him to spare his life. Yama refused to concede. Markandeya then, in his desperation, embraced the Shivalingam as his only protection. An infuriated Yama threw a noose around Markandeya's neck. Just then, the Shivalingam broke asunder and the Lord Shiva emerged. He vanquished Yama, thereby saving Markandeya's life. Varnam, Ragam Nata Kurunji, Talam Adi, composer Sri Papanasham Shivan. Thank you, Ms. Keya.
சுவாமினானுந்தன் அடிமையென்று உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே. சுவாமினானுந்தன் அடிமையென்று உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே. சுவாமினானுந்தன் அடிமையென்று உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே. சுவாமினானுந்தன் அடிமையென்று உலகம் எல்லாம்
கிடத்துக்கு தருகிறதோம் உதரி கிட்ட தக்க உதக்க தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் உதரி கிட்ட தக்க உதக் தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க உதிக் தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தக்க தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க உதிக் தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் கிட்ட தக்க தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி தக்க ஜம் தரி தக்க ஜம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தத்தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி தக்க ஜம் தரி தக்க ஜம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தத்தி தக்க நக்க ஜம் தரி தக்க ஜம் தரி தக்க ஜம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம் தளங்குத கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறதோம்
சுவாமினானுந்தன் அடிமையென்று உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே. சுவாமினானுந்தன் அறியுமே சுவாமி நானுந்தன் அடிமை என்ற உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நானுந்தன் அடிமை என்ற உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நான் உந்தன் அடிமை என்ற அடிமை என்ற உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நான் உந்தன் அடிமை என்ற உலகம் எல்லாம் சுவாமி நான் உந்தன் அடிமை என்ற உலகம் எல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நான் உந்தன் அடிமை என்ற உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நான் உந்தன் அடிமை என்ற உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நான் உந்தன் அடிமை
தளங்குதோம் கிடத்துக்கு தருகிடுதோம் தத்தரி தத்தன தச்சொழு தத்திரி தாம் தரித்த கிட்ட தீம் தரித்த கிட்ட தோம் தரித்த கிட்ட தத்தரி தத்தன தச்சொழு தத்திரி தாம் தரித்த கிட்ட தீம் தரித்த கிட்ட தோம் தரித்த கிட்ட தத்தரி தத்தன தச்சொழு தத்திரி தாம் தத்தரி தத்தன தச்சொழு தத்திரி தத்தரி தத்தன தாம் தத்தரி தத்தன தீம் தாம் 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 தீம் 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 தரி தத்தன தச்சொழு தத்திரி தரி ததனத்த ஜொழுத்த திமித்த தாம் ததிந்த கக்கிருதக தருகிடுதோம் தாம் ததிந்த கக்கிருதக தருகிடுதோம் தாம் ததிந்த கக்கிருதக தருகிடுதோம் தரித்த தனத்த ஜொழுத்த திமித்த தாம் ததிந்த கக்கிருதக தருகிடுதோம் தாம் ததிந்த கக்கிருதக தருகிடுதோம் தாம் ததிந்த கக்கிருதக தருகிடுதோம் தரித்த தனத்த ஜொழுத்த திமித்த தாம் ததிந்த கக்கிருதக தருகிடுதோம் தாம் ததிந்தக கிருதக தருகிறதோம் தாம் ததிந்தக கிருதக தருகிறதோம்
சுவாமி அடிமை அறியுமே காமத்தம் செய்யாது வந்தருள் மாறுங்க உத்தேசர காமத்தம் செய்யாது வந்தருள் மாறுங்க உத்தேசர
கிடத்தக்க தரிகிடத்தோம் தத்தடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தக்கதடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தரி தத்தடிங்கு தா டிங்கு தா தக்கதடிங்கு தா டிங்கு தா தத்தடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தக்கதடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தரி தத்தடிங்கு தா டிங்கு தா தக்கதடிங்கு தா டிங்கு தா தத்தடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தக்கதடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தத்தடிங்கு தக்க தக்கதடிங்கு தக்கதடிங்கு தக்கதா தத்தடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தக்கதடிங்கு தக்கதா ஹதஜம் தத்தடிங்கு தக்க தக்கதடிங்கு தக்கதடிங்கு தத்தடிங்கு தக்கதடிங்கு தடிங்கு கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறோம் தத்தடிங்கு தக்கதடி தடிங்கு கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறோம் தத்தடிங்கு தக்கதடி தடிங்கு கிடத்தக்க தரிக்கிறோம் ಕಿಡತಕ ತರಿಗಿಡ್ತೋಂ ತಾಕು ಜೇಕು ತಕ್ಕ ಜೇಕು ಜನಕು ತಕ್ಕ ಕಿಡತಕ ಜಂತ ಜಂತ ಗಜಂ ತಾಕು ಜೇಕು ತಕ್ಕ ಜೇಕು ಜನಕು ತಕ್ಕ ಕಿಡತಕ ಜಂತ ಜಂತ ಗಜಂ ತಾಕು ಜೇಕು ತಕ್ಕ ಜೇಕು ಜನಕು ತಕ್ಕ ತಾಕು ತ ಜೇಕು ತದಿನ್ ತಕ್ಕ ಕಿಡತಕ ತರಿಗಿಡ್ತೋಂ ತಾಕು ಜೇಕು ತಕ್ಕ ಜೇಕು ಜನಕು ತಕ್ಕ ತಾಕು ತ ಜೇಕು ತದಿನ್ ತಕ್ಕ ಕಿಡತಕ ತರಿಗಿಡ್ತೋಂ ஜே குதக்க ஜே குஜன குதக்க தா குத த ஜே குத ததி தக்க கிருதக தருகிறதோம்
So beautiful, and really appreciate the audience giving Miss Keya that support. Thank you. Thank you so much for standing and encouraging. I would like to ask Miss Lippy to escort Uma Auntie, please, to the stage. And please take your time. One of the most unique and special things that I have observed with Srimati Guru Lavanya Prabu is how she looks at each of her dancers and sees this untapped potential that they have. And then she creates these beautiful pieces of choreography that are unique to each of them. And I really just want to appreciate that from Guru Lavanya. It's my distinct and great pleasure to introduce Guru Srimati Uma Nagarsheth Auntie. Uma Auntie is an exponent of Bharatanatyam and Kathak, both traditional classical dance styles. She learned Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Guru Kubernath Tanjurkar from the great Tanjore Quartet, and Kathak under the guidance of Guru Padmasri Sundarlalji Gangani in Jaipur style. Since her arrival in the United States, she has had the privilege of performing with the inimitable Srimati Padmini Ramachandran from New Jersey. And over the years, she has trained under the Guru Dhananjayans and Rama Vaidyanathan. In addition to her pursuit of traditional dance styles, Uma Auntie has choreographed award-winning folk dances and designed award-winning costumes at the state and national folk dance competition, Fogana. As the founder and director of the Natya Upasana Dance Academy for the past 45 years, Uma Auntie has painstakingly taught a vast array of students, ranging from children to young adults and seniors. She enthusiastically promotes the Indian culture at various international festivals and social and cultural events at universities, churches, temples, and libraries. Apart from being a unique classical dancer, Uma Aunty is an architect, an urban planner, and an active member of the Houston Natya Kala Vrund, for which she directs and acts in stage plays. Additionally, she is an artistic director for the Society of the Indo-American Association of Houston and frequently serves on the grant panel for the Cultural Arts Council of Houston. She has been invited to judge many dance competitions, and in 2007, she was honored with the award of Women of Excellence by ICC in Houston. Uma Auntie's passion and love undoubtedly makes Guru Srimati Uma Nagarsheth a true ambassador of the Indian fine arts. To her dedication and passion for these two distinct traditional Indian dance styles, Uma Auntie considers herself a lifetime student and lover of dance. She aims to broaden the horizons in classical dance styles. She organizes and attends workshops to acquaint herself and others with new trends and techniques in classical dance. Please welcome Guru Srimati Uma Nagarsheth Auntie to the stage.
Gurubhyo Namaha. It's truly a pleasure to grace this occasion of Keya Choksey's Arangetram. She's been trained very well under the able tutelage of Sri Lavanya Prabu. I'm very glad she has imbibed the basics, tattvam, of Bharatanatyam. Classical dance styles are difficult in the sense it is challenging on the student and teacher, but also to impart the structural and the technical aspect of the dance and to consistently pursue it. Arangetram is truly a milestone for a student. It's a tapasya. And today is the celebration of her sadhana that she has done over the years, training into this particular style. Classical style is a meditation. Dance is a meditation in itself. It challenges an individual to focus, multitask, use the different attributes of your face, arms, limbs in unison with the rhythm. So it is an all-compass, all-imbibing art form. Could be any classical art form. So I'm very honored and it's my pleasure to be here today. Arangetram is traditionally the first solo performance of a student on the stage. In today's day and time, the students do get chance to perform intermittently through their training in local community events, in groups. But a through and through margam presented by a student is Arangetram. And this marks that the student has achieved the foundation of that classical style. I really wish from here on Keya continues her passion in dance, and that will help her blossom. Not only that, that will help her enjoy the depth and the dimension of this classical dance style. Thank you and congratulations to the parents of Keya Choksey And heartiest congratulations to Keya. Wonderful orchestra, enjoying. And all you audience, please keep bestowing your blessings to young Keya. Thank you so much.
We have a small token of our appreciation for Uma Auntie. Yes. We now have a special treat. Two of Keya's dear friends, Riddhi and Sanjita, would like to come up and share some of their thoughts about their dear friend. Please welcome Ms. Riddhi and Ms. Sanjita.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sanjita Chinta, and I'm one of Keya's best friends. As Keya would say, where do I even start? And she's right. Where do I even start? Me and Keya met almost 12 years ago when we were 2 years old at the Houston Swim Club. Ever since then, we have done a plethora of things together, from swimming, ice skating, all the way to school dance, volleyball, and the highlight of every year's summer, Hindu camp. But most importantly, the best memory we have made thus far is joining Lavanyanti's dance school all the way back in 2015 as one of our first couple students. I remember all of the last-minute stress practicing we would do together before rehearsals and before we got on stage, and the karaoke we would do in the car on the way. As we can see today, Keya has grown so much from her 5-year-old self. If we know Keya, we know she's the literal definition of perfection, and she never misses to care for a small detail. For Keya, it has to be perfect before she gets to it. If it isn't, she will make sure it's perfect when she gets to it. Keya is one of the most caring, kind, daring, intuitive, and patient person I know. In our friendship, normally I'm the talker, and she normally listens to me patiently to whatever I have to say. And honestly, Keya, I have absolutely no clue how you did it for so long, and hats off. As I wrap up, Keya, if you're listening, as you said 2 years ago at my Arangetram, I am so proud of how far you have come, and I'm extremely blessed and lucky to have a friend like you by my side. Honestly, you are more like a sister to me than a friend. I love you so much, and good luck. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Riddhi. I'm honored to stand before you today to express my immense pride in my dear friend Keya for performing her Arangetram today. I have had the privilege of knowing Keya for many years, and I can honestly say that she is one of the most talented, kind-hearted, and inspiring person I have ever met. From the moment we met, we just clicked, and I knew that we were destined to be lifelong friends. Over the years, Keya has excelled academically and personally, and she has always done so with grace, humility, and integrity. Whether she is pursuing her passion for dance, volunteering in her community, or excelling in her education, Keya always gives 110% and inspires everyone around her to do the same. But what I admire most about Keya is her kindness and compassion. She has a heart of gold and is always there for her friends and family no matter what. She is a true friend in every sense of the word, and I feel so lucky to have her in my life. Our friendship is something that I cherish deeply. We have been through so much together over the years, From the highs of celebrating each other's accomplishments to the lows of supporting each other through difficult times. But through it all, we have remained amazing friends, always there for each other, always supporting each other, and always cheering each other on. But something I want to say is Keya's Arangetram is so much more than just a dance debut. It is a celebration of years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment to her craft. I've had the privilege of watching Keya dance and evolve as a dancer over the years, and I have been continually amazed by her talent, passion, and work. From the first time I saw Keya dance, I knew that she was destined for greatness. Her movements were graceful, fluid, and mesmerizing, and it was clear that she had a natural talent for dance. But what I admire most about Keya is that she never rested on her talent alone. Instead, she worked tirelessly to hone her craft, to perfect her technique, and to express her artistry in new and exciting ways. But through it all, she has never lost her passion for dance or her drive to succeed. Instead, she has used those challenges as opportunities to grow and learn. She has faced challenges head-on and emerged stronger, more determined, and more resilient than ever before. And her Arangetram is a testament to that resilience. It is a beautiful, moving, and unforgettable performance that showcases Keya's incredible talent and dedication. It is a celebration of her hard work and a reminder of the power of perseverance. But Keya's impact goes beyond the stage. She is a kind, compassionate, and generous person and has inspired others to pursue their passions, to follow their dreams, and to never give up in the face of adversity. So today, I stand before you to say that I'm incredibly proud of Keya, proud of her talent, her dedication, and her resilience, proud of the person she has become, and most of all, if you can hear this, Keya, I'm proud to call you my best friend and a sister to me. I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
What lovely comments from Keya's dear friends. I would now request the members of the orchestra to please come to the stage. If you can, the members of the orchestra, please come to the stage so that the Choksey family may present you with the token of our appreciation. Please come to the center. The gifts are presented by Miss Sanjita, Miss Riddhi, and Miss Meera. And you can all come together, please. So, for Miss Kumari, Sri Sanvita Sridhar, Mr. Charan Rajan, and Sri Ananda Nada Yogi. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. I will describe for you our next piece. Imagine a beautiful arbor deep in the forest. Birds and flowers abound. Suddenly, the mellifluous sounds of a charming flute fly through the air. Behold, the young and dashing Prince Krishna, playing his flute in Vrindavana. While he mesmerizes with his enchanting flute, all are wonderstruck and filled with rapture. The poet exclaims, Sri Radha and all the gopis serve you. They take part in the Ras Leela celebrations. All the gods in heaven crowd to look on, including apsaras or nymphs who have forgotten themselves upon seeing you. While the melodious notes emanate from your divine flute, you captivate the trinity of the Lords, Lord Brahma, the creator, Lord Vishnu, the preserver, and Lord Shiva, the destroyer, as they rejoice in your presence. Even the sages sing along with you in their bliss. O lotus-eyed Krishna, the lineage of the cowherd dynasty, standing among the cows and the calves that adore you, you are indeed shepherd to one and all. In this poem, the poet writes about the story of Kanakadasa, a great devotee of Lord Krishna. Kanakadasa, belonging to a lower caste, was not allowed to enter the temple. He sat at the back of the temple and prayed for a glimpse of the Lord. The wall broke, and the idol of Sri Krishna turned to give him darshan. Overjoyed, Kanakadasa falls and prostrates to Lord Krishna. Yadavaraya, Ragamalika, Talam Adi, composer Kanakadasa. Thank you. We will take a few minutes to describe for you some of the key elements in Bharatanatyam, and then I will ask our esteemed vocalist to give you a short interlude of music so that Miss Keya can complete her change. In fact, let us proceed with a beautiful rendition from our lovely vocalist, and that will fill our time until Miss Keya is ready. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the beautiful rendition. And we will now proceed with our next item, Yadavaraya. Thank you.
ಮಾಡು ತುಂಬುರು ನಾರದರು ಪಾಡುತ್ತಿರೆ ಯಾದವರಾಯ ಬೃಂದಾವನದುಲು ವೇಣುನಾದವ ಅರವಿಂದ ದಳನಯನ ಅರವಿಂದ ದಳನಯನ ಅರವಿಂದ ದಳನಯನ ಅರವಿಂದ ದಳನಯನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅರವಿಂದ ದಳನಯನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅರವಿಂದ ದಳನಯನ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕರುಗಳ ಸಹಿತ ಗೋಕರುಗಳ ಕರುಗಳ ಸಹಿತ ಗೋಕರುಗಳ ಸಿರಿದಾಗಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಶವನಾಯ ಸಿರಿದಾಗಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಶವನಾಯ ತಿರುಗುದ ಮೆಲ್ಲನೆ ವರಗೋಪಾಲ ತಿರುಗುದ ಮೆಲ್ಲನೆ ವರಗೋಪಾಲ ಯಾದವರಾಯ ಬೃಂದಾವನದೊಳು ನಾದವ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರೆ ಯಾದವರಾಯ ಬೃಂದಾವನದೊಳು ನಾದವ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರೆ
Lovely piece. I will proceed with the description of our next item. This may be well known to many of you, and it's a beloved bhajan, Sri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajana. This is a beautiful composition by Saint Tulsidas, who describes the beauty of Rama and the greatness that he is. In Hinduism, the lotus is a symbol for purity and divinity. This faultless beauty is the essence of the lotus as it shines amidst the waters of ponds that may be dark. And despite that, the lotus is vibrant and beautiful, extending up to the heavens. This is a symbol also for our inherent aspiration for spiritual liberation. And so Saint Tulsidas prays to Lord Rama as the Lord with new lotus eyes, Navakanja Lochana, lotus face, Kanja Mukha, and his feet like the crimson-colored lotus. O mind, Saint Tulsidas says, we pray to you, the compassionate one, that you, Lord Ramachandra, may destroy our greatest fears, Bhava Bhaya Harana. Sri Tulsidas continues to elaborate about Lord Rama's graceful strength. I bow to that groom of Janaka's daughter, as illustrious as a white lightning bolt adorned with yellow garments. I bow to you, the son of the Raghu dynasty, with the beautiful crown atop your head, the mark of the tilaka on your forehead, and holding the celestial bow and arrow, victorious in battle. Sri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajana in Yamuna Kalyani Ragam, set to Mishra Chapu Talam. Thank you.
Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajana Harana Bhava Bhaya Vagunam. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajana Harana Bhava Bhaya Vagunam.
I'll share a small story with you all. I had the privilege and the good fortune to attend one of Keya's practices this past week, and I watched her perform this dance, and I immediately broke out in tears of joy watching this beautiful story. And I just want to say how much I appreciate the lovely expressions that she can render set to such beautiful music. So really lovely. Thank you. I have had the distinct opportunity to observe Miss Keya since the beginning of her training with Srimati Lavanya Prabu. And my daughter and Keya have been in class together over the years and have grown together as friends and as dance mates. And I can recall little Keya, shy and timid, but with an ever-present smile, always eager to learn and committed to doing her very best in dance class. In preparation for this role today, I spent a little bit of time and asked Keya a few questions about her recollections of the beginning of her dance training. I asked her if she could recall any memories of her first performances on stage. She recalled fondly a dance that a batch of the students performed together. This dance is called Dolayam. The dance requires the coordination of about 7 or 8 dancers. They must dance in unison, sometimes moving one way or the other. And these girls must have been somewhere between the age of 5 and 8. Little girls. And of course, with wonderful instruction and guidance and lots of practice, these girls did such an amazing job. And when Keya said to me, "Auntie, I love that dance, Dolayam," I could see this smile on her face. And it was, I'm sure, a recollection of the role that she played in the beginning procession. If I'm not mistaken, I think she proceeded as Vishnu. Is that correct? Garuda, forgive me. And the beginning of the Dolayam item is dancers and, musicians that are in a procession, and staff who are holding the palanquin for Lord Vishnu, and of course, Garuda in the front. And now, of course, I can see it. And Keya remembered it so fondly that just sort of struck me that even at such a young age, that she could remember it and has instilled that seed of love of dance is what I'm confident will stay with her, and it will grow and blossom as she continues her dance journey. Through the past several years, and especially in the past 6 months, I have also appreciated a new and amazing transformation in Miss Keya. As I have seen her grow from that little girl who needs perhaps minute-to-minute assistance, as all dancers do, to one of quiet diligence and self-reflection, self-practice, and a willingness to receive guidance, always with that sweet smile. So I would let us proceed with our description of our final item for today. And this piece is Tilana. The origin of Tilana can be traced back to Hindustani musical composition, Tarana. The movements are crisp, with exhilarating steps and sculptured poses. I would like to again add at this point that Guru Prabu makes it a point to highlight each of her dancers' unique abilities and aptitudes in a manner that can only be described as creatively personalized. She takes the time to imagine what poses and steps are best suited to each dancer, and then expresses that creativity through her unique and one-of-a-kind choreography. You will witness that today, again, in this piece, this Tilana. This is a visual treat in which Keya will be assuming particular poses intermingled with the pure dance or nritta components. Tilana in Ragam Vasanta, Talam Eka. Thank you. I have never seen such phenomenal and amazing choreography and dance. Really, thank you for acknowledging that. So beautiful. It's so vigorous, and having combined two items into one, as Guru Prabu did for this, is really a spectacle to behold, really thankful. I think Ms. Hiral is coming back. Mom would like to speak, give her a vote of thanks. And we'll give Keya a few minutes to catch her breath after that extremely vigorous piece. And then she herself would also like to speak. I believe that Hiral would like to speak before Guru Prabu, if that's okay. And we're ready. Please come. Please welcome Kashi.
Hello and namaste everyone. Just too overwhelming. We would like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to every one of you here for joining us today and being part of this amazing performance. Hope you all have enjoyed it as much as I have. On this auspicious day, I am overwhelmed with emotions and deeply grateful for your presence. Our family's dream has finally come true, and the immense love and support we have received is truly humbling. Not many of you know, but I have learned Bharatanatyam as a kid. However, I wasn't able to finish my Arangetram. My mother and I have always carried that regret of not finishing something that I had started. Today, as I witness my daughter's Arangetram, a sense of immense pride and happiness fills my heart. I believe my mother shares the same feelings as she witnesses her granddaughter fulfilling her dream that her daughter couldn't. There are a lot of people here who have contributed to the success of this event. First and foremost, we want to offer our sincere thanks to our divine Guru, Srimati Lavanya Prabu. Lavanya's dedication, patience, and guidance has been instrumental in helping Keya achieve this remarkable milestone. Lavanya has not only been a mentor to Keya, but she has also been my daily counsel. Lavanya, thank you very much, and Keya would not have been done this without you. Keya is truly blessed to have you as her guru. We would also like to express our deep appreciation to our esteemed guest of honor, Uma Auntie, Miss Wendy, and Indrani Auntie, who unfortunately couldn't make it here today because of some unavoidable circumstances. But thank you all for gracing this momentous occasion with your presence and blessings. A special thanks goes to our remarkable MC, Madhuri, whose seamless execution added an extra sparkle to the event. Madhuri, you are truly amazing. I want to express my heartfelt thanks to our family members who traveled from different parts of the United States, especially my parents, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and Jijaji, who flew all the way from India to be here with us today. Your presence has been a true blessing, and we deeply appreciate it. I would also like to thank my son, Rahil, who has always been my source of strength. We truly miss our extended family, my brother and Kashyap's older sister, who couldn't join us today since they are in India. But there is one person I would like to acknowledge is my bhabhi, Vaishali. Without her support, this day would not have been possible. Vaishali has always been my go-to person for every small needs. Thank you, Vaishali. To all my friends, family here, and our potluck family, I'm truly grateful for your help and support. Though the list is very extensive, please know that each one of you holds a special place in my heart, and I'm truly blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you, Tejas, for your beautiful invocatory song, and to all the talented musicians who provided us with the soulful music. It was a truly mesmerizing experience. Thank you so much. Special mention goes to Beth, the makeup artist, Murli Santana, the photographer and the videographer, Blossom Decors for their wonderful decorations. Thank you all the technicians, lighting specialists, stage coordinators, and everyone else involved in making this event a success. Your tireless efforts ensured that every aspect of the event was flawless, resulting in a spectacular outcome. Please forgive me if I've unintentionally overlooked anyone. And finally, my sunshine, Keya. Keya, can you please come up on stage? Keya, your dedication and hard work has paid off and has made this Arangetram possible. We are so, so proud of you. Once again, I express my sincere thanks to all of you for gracing us with your presence and being a part of this unforgettable day. Thank you very much.
Namaste, and a very good evening to all of you. First and foremost, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my guru, Lavanya auntie. She's been not just a mentor, but my encouragement, support, and guidance throughout this journey. She has been more than a teacher to me. She has been a mentor, a friend, and a pillar of strength. Without her immense support, I wouldn't be standing here today. I would also like to express my thanks to the incredibly talented musicians who provided the soulful music which brought my performance to life. Next, I would like to express my love and gratitude to none other than my parents, who have been my biggest supporters. Their endless amounts of love, encouragement, dedication towards my passion, and constant pushing me to be my best has made this day a possibility. I will forever be grateful for their love and support that brought me here on the stage today. I would like to say thank you to my brother, who made every step of the way less difficult, who never failed to make me laugh and looked after me. I'm very grateful for my grandparents and cousins who traveled from long distances to witness me. Thank you for always supporting me and being by my side. I'm extremely grateful to all of my family and friends who provided me with a constant source of motivation and encouragement throughout my dance journey. Your presence here today means a lot to me. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to express my gratitude to all of you present here today. Your support has been invaluable, and without you, this day would not have been possible. I'm filled with happiness and fulfillment, and I hope that this performance has left a lasting impression on all of you. I will forever cherish this day and will never forget the people that made this dream come true. Thank you once again, and have a great evening.
Lavanya auntie, please come. We have a small special token of our appreciation for Guru Prabu to be given by the Choksey family and Miss Keya.
Good evening, everyone. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. First, thank you all so much for spending your evening with us and for celebrating Keya's special milestone. It means a lot to her and to all of us. Thank you so much. And thanks to our esteemed guests of honor, Guru Srimati Uma Nagashet and Ms. Wendy. Thank you so much for your presence, for your words of encouragement and blessings for Keya and for all of us. Thank you so much. And today would not have been possible without this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful set of musicians. Please give them a big hand. I've worked with all of them before. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I thoroughly enjoyed the rehearsals, and I look forward to many, many more. Thank you so much. When Hiral brought Keya to me many years ago, she was 5 years old, and Hiral has been a part of the dance class from day one, as most of my parents are, because I have my parents sit in the classroom so that they can help the children. And she has been so committed, so involved in all of Keya's, classes, and made sure she practiced, especially when children are that young at 5 and 6, they do need help from parents to, kind of practice, and only then will their progress be quick and the class is useful as well. That's my honest opinion. And Hiral was there every day, and that played a major role in what you saw today. So that's very, very important. And thank you, Hiral, for your support in bringing Keya on the stage today. And coming to Keya, she is so dedicated, so hardworking, so committed and focused, and has, in all of the classes, there's never been a single class where she's come unprepared. She's always practiced, always done her homework. She's been an absolute, absolute pleasure to teach and to watch today, for which I'm very, very thankful. And through the Arangetram process usually takes about a year or so. And as we go through the different items, we do go back. As we progress to the next item, we do go back and review the old items just to make sure the child hasn't forgotten and is practicing well. But with Keya, I didn't have to do that. I did not do that because I was very sure she was practicing at home. So we just moved on to the next item, and then we finished all the items in the Margam, I think, by March. And when we came back to review the items, just as I had expected, she had practiced everything, memorized everything. So we had a lot of time to work on the finer corrections and fine-tune the item. And that's what you saw today. And that would not have been possible if she had not practiced and, through this 1 year. And to dance a Margam, you need a lot of stamina. And that doesn't come in one day. It comes, you have to build it over, months. And when we started reviewing, I found that she had been practicing. I could tell from the way she was dancing. And also with all the corrections that I gave her, she would practice them and have it fixed by the next class. And then we would go to the next layer of corrections. And that's how, that we had enough time to do all of that. And this Margam especially is very, very strenuous. And this Tilana, to finish off with the Tilana at the end, is not easy, and this would not have been possible without the, innumerable number of hours of practice that Keya has put into today. And I am incredibly proud of Keya. I am very, very happy and so proud of her, and invite her to come to the stage to get her Arangetram certificate.
Our performance is near its end. Before we conclude, I would request our audience to take note of the following. The Mangalam is the dancer's expression of thanks to the Lord, thanks to the Guru and the artists, and finally, a thanks to the audience for your attention and the celebration of Miss Keya's fantastic accomplishment today. Once the Mangalam has concluded, I would like to request all Tattvam dancers to first come to the stage, as we would like to take a special picture of all of the Tattvam dancers that are here with Miss Keya. Thereafter, if anyone here is interested and eager to come to the stage, please do so, and we'll have the chance to visit with the whole family. Please do allow us to take a few of these pictures with her fellow dancers before then. It has been truly my pleasure to serve as the MC for this afternoon's delightful performance and a vision to behold. Namaskaram, and have a good evening. Thank you, Keya. You didn't have to do it. There's so many layers of hard work and effort that go into this performance, and to commemorate that and to keep it for posterity requires the technical skills and proficiencies of our videographers and photographers. None of this would be possible without them. Please do come to the stage for a small token of our appreciation. Additionally, we would request the makeup artist for this evening, who has taken great care to keep all of Ms. Keya's makeup and attire in pristine condition. We would ask for Ms. Beth to come to the stage. And finally, for our artist who created the decor for today, Ms. Firoz, please also come to the stage for a small token. Mr. Murali Santanam, please do come to the stage. Thank you.
పవమాన సుతుడు పాటు పదార విందములకు నీ నామ రూపములకు జయ మంగళం పవమాన సుతుడు పాటు పదార విందములకు నీ నామ రూపములకు మంగళం రాజీవ నయన త్యాగ రాజాది విందమైన నామ రూపముల మంగళం
Namaskaram. Thank you to you all. Have a wonderful evening, and the Choksey family has box dinners ready for you after you leave the hall. It's in the opposite side of the JCC, where you'll see the food is ready for you for your enjoyment. And again, namaskaram. Have a wonderful night.